Hi everybody, it's me again, Mike Fifer. For those of you who don't know me, I was doing video 39 here of the ACT, and something popped into my head that I've been wanting to comment on for quite some time. So this will be just a commentary video, but I think it's something that it's a question that I get asked a lot of time, or statements that come to me a lot of the time, and I re-say what I'm going to say here quite frequently. So I thought I would just go ahead and do a video on it and say it to all of you who watch the videos and those of you who will watch this video. And that is, quite often, and I feel very humbled by it, I get people that call the shop, or me in general, even people that just happen to buy if I have a garage sale and people come in and see the layout, you know, I have people tell me all the time, geez, it's really neat, but I would never have the capability to do anything like that, and or, you know, I don't have that kind of talent, or I'm good at this, but I'm not good at that. You know, I think I could do this, but I don't think I could do that. And what I'd like to say to everybody in this video is that I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell everybody that tells me that on the phone, in person, whatever, people that have looked at the layout, seen it in pictures or whatever. And that is, in my mind, there's no bad layout. I subscribe to several kids on YouTube. Many of them have Thomas Tank Engine layouts. Some of them have wooden train layouts. Some of them have, I'm not familiar with the terminology or the maker, but it's a plastic rail track, and it's a train that runs on batteries. I have kids that do HO. I have adults that do HO. I have adults that do O-scale. Garden railroading, whatever it is, I subscribe to a whole lot of them, and I always try and throw a comment in there that I love their layout, and I truly do, because, and I'll tell you why. I've been around in my stint in this hobby for somewhere around 40 years, this and the model car hobby. I've been in it long enough to know that there's people out there that think they can't do anything wrong, and that they think they know everything about everything that there possibly is to know anything about. In my past history, almost all of those people have been proven wrong about one thing or another. Sure, they may be knowledgeable and they may know 99% of the stuff, but you'll get them on 1% of something that they've told you that's incorrect. And that leads me into, I subscribe to all these videos and wanted to make this video because I find everybody's hobby, whether it be trains, model cars, RC planes, whatever it is, I find them interesting. And the reason that is, regardless of your skill level, regardless of what kind of work you do on your layout, regardless of what your specialty is, and God knows I have some things that I feel special at because I don't know about them. But anyways, whatever the skill level is, whatever it is, it's not about any of that. I always tell people, it's not about your skill level. It's not about how you build, what you build with. It's the fun you have at it. And I come in here and I enjoy what I do, and I'm happy with what I do. I'm sure there's guys that would come in here and say, oh, this isn't prototypical, that's not this isn't that, I don't like the color of your rocks, and that's fine. And I take that criticism, and it's fine with me. And I don't even really look at it as criticism. I just look at it as their viewpoint. But what I'm getting at is the whole idea behind any hobby is happiness. And that's what I'm hoping to afford people when they view my layout, and what I try and encourage them to do when they build their layout or they do their hobby. The same thing applies in plastic models. I'm involved in a plastic model plastic model car group, and while I don't build too many of them because my focus is on trains, I have built a few plastic models, and I really get along with those guys well. They appreciate what I do, and I really appreciate what some of those guys do. But like I say, it was brought to my attention in a vivid fashion the other day when Gavin was here, and even though I've always had this thought, he came here and he wanted to build something from scratch. He's seen me build things from scratch. So him and his grandma started out, Nana, with some cardboard. And he cut up the cardboard, he and her cut up the cardboard into pieces to make a 3-stall roundhouse. And while it's not prototypically to scale or anything, I think the key was, number one, he had fun doing it, and number two is, once he completed it and saw that it was much larger than it probably should have been, it inspired him to view his project as looking towards doing it a little more accurately size-wise the next time. So it gave him the concept that of size. You know, he was in the concept, if he knew the shape, but he didn't know the height, he didn't know the width, he didn't know a lot of things. And I think once he built it from scratch out of cardboard, it made him realize that he has the skills to make it, but not he didn't necessarily do it correctly. And I think we're all that way. He did ask me how to stucco the outside. He wanted to put stucco on the outside of it. So we mixed up some acrylic paint and a little bit of Arizona powder, and he stuccoed the whole outside of it. It's in his room, and it's something that I look at every day, and I think to myself, that's how I got started. I'm sure back when I was his age or less, and I was building plastic models, I bet there was people that looked at him and said, "Geez, that really looks like crap." But to me, I thought it was great. I thought it was great because I could sit there for hours and do it, and I enjoyed it. And really, I guess that's all I'm saying is that that's what any of these hobbies should be about, is the fun factor. And that's what Robin and I do as far as the shop. I mean, we try and make things as pleasant as possible for people to purchase what they want and what they need. And I get guys sending me pictures of their layouts all the time, and I never criticize. I post pictures of layouts in all stages, all skill levels, and it's simply because there are probably many guys out there who may not have a skill level of somebody who's been in it for years and years and years, but they need to see the work that the other people that are in the skill level they're in, what they're doing. Everything like that is helpful. So anyways, to wrap this up and not make it any more painfully long than it is, the key here is I just want you guys to have fun at what you do. I have fun at what I do here, and if I didn't have fun, I think I would be moving on. And I hope you all enjoyed this video and this commentary. I don't often do commentaries, but I felt like this was necessary, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, put a comment down here, and I'll respond to it. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the little Walter Cronkite thing here. Come back and see us again. Take care.